We are live here. We got Ty Wickline on the mound here. We got the Brilliance Sox. They're the home team to start off. Nick Penzetta's due up. You got around the infield, you got Tristan Brandt, played at Bloomfield College. He is a Jersey guy. We got Fraymar Ortega playing shortstop, wearing 45, little Pedro Martinez action. Kyle Barrows playing second base today. Antonio Brown at first. You got Chris Selesky behind the dish. He's also a Jersey guy. We got Galen Rutledge in right, Justin Brown in center, and Ryan Chesney playing left field. I call him Kenny Chesney, but, whatever. Nick Penzetta swings at the first pitch and one quick out. Up comes Josh Burns. You got Joe Dodoro behind the dish here. Big Joe leads the Yinzer in umpired games. I think Shane Clunan is second. First pitch called strike. Big Joe looking like he's opened up the zone a little bit. Gotta love it. Gotta have it.
Who's at the dish?
Who's behind the plate?
No, hitting.
This is Josh Burns.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, it is Burns.
Ball outside. We got a 1-2 count here to Josh Burns. I'll tell you what, Josh Burns has played a completely different game of baseball compared to what I've seen in the past. He's gotten a whole lot better, a whole lot more athletic. I've seen him even throw on the mound a little bit, which is pretty cool. He's upper 80s on the mound as well. Definitely a good athlete. As he hits the ball to third, Tristan Brandt. Wow.
Great play.
That was a hell of a play right there from Tristan Brandt. Gotta love that. That was Tyler Reese-like. Up comes Jorge Carrero. I believe he had 2 hits yesterday. He had back-to-back days off. I think he had some pinch hit at-bats in the last couple games as he takes the first pitch strike from Ty Wickline. Ty Wickline working fast. Gets the fly ball. Caught by shortstop Fraymar Ortega as we move into the bottom half of the first. Gotta love that out of Ty Wickline. Starting pitching for your Road Warrior Black Sox is the man himself, Mark Sanders, as nobody goes and grabs the bat. Gotta love that. You got a bunch of guys that haven't done anything in that dugout, decides not to grab the bat. Cole Parker decides to grab it for everybody today. Let's see the toss, and unsuccessful. Stays in the grass. Aaron Hurd grabs the bat. Let's see. Hits his single leg RDL, and back into the dugout he goes. And here we are in the bottom half of the first. We got Mark Sanders on the mound. Standing in at about 6 foot, 134 pounds. Wearing number 13 here. Got Josh Burns at short. Jorge Carrero at third. You got Legary Stewart at second. A veteran, Legary Stewart. I met him back in 2019 in Vallejo, California. He was playing for the Wasco Reserves over in the league that we don't speak of. And, now he's made a little bit of a name for himself, playing just about every day for the Roll Warrior Black Sox. Christian Harrington was also in the league we don't speak of. First pitch and ball one. I believe that was a breaking ball. Behind the dish is local Cole Parker. In left, you got local Alex Polka. Center, Nick Panzetta from Hawaii. Right field, I think it's Jacob Dezel. The 1-0 called strike. I was going to say, you better bunt here. But bunted foul, 1-2. That was a great play by Tristan Brandt. Top half of the first, playing third base today. The 1-2 called the ball in. Coaching third is Wadi Almonte. Had a little time in the Frontier League last year in the Florence with the Florence Yalls. Coaching first is Hunter Bogue, knuckleballer / second baseman / nice kid.
Is it the dish?
Justin Brown. That ball is hit, and Alex Polka secures the bag. We got one out here in the bottom half of the first as they throw the ball around. Successful throwing it around. Not everybody is successful. So hashtag swag. Hitting second here is Tristan Brandt. Takes the first pitch ball. One out here. Mark Sanders. 2-0. As he hits the ball up the middle and base knock. The bat died a hero, gentlemen. Nice toss by Cole Parker. Unlike his bat toss, Framor Ortega is now here. Called strike here. As Framor Ortega hits the ball to the right side for a base hit. You got runners on first and second with one out. Up comes Chris Selesky. Just got a text from Joe Torre himself saying he told Ortega to try to hit the second baseman on his bum. We don't want to curse here, so I understand. Joe Torre said E4. Okay.
On that one.
Selesky, base knock. Absolutely, absolutely. Almonte should have gave him a better, and he scores there. Brilliance gets the first run of the day as Antonio Brown comes up with a guy on first and second with one down. Will Musser leads the league in getting bats. Actually, Bill Musser, I apologize. Will Musser is somebody we don't speak of anymore. Wadi Almonte has definitely not coached third before in his past. Called strike there. Mark Sanders working quick. Gotta love it, gotta have it. Like Nick Gotta on the Washington Wild Things. Swings through it. Antonio Brown hits the ball in the air. Josh Burns is under it for the catch. Up comes Galen Rutledge, playing right field today. Sanders looks in. Ha! Call strike. Believe that was a breaking ball there. 0-1. Mark Sanders, I believe, has fastball, breaking ball, changeup. Definitely a warrior for us. He's thrown a lot of innings since he's got down to Florida. 0-2 here. For those of you guys that don't know that are watching as well, we play a lot of baseball. This is just part of what we do. The Yinzer is just something that we kind of added in over the last couple of years. We play, I would say, 70 to 80 games before this. Maybe I could even be wrong. Probably over 100 games that we played before this, on top of the amount of baseball that we play here. We're down in Florida. Mark Sanders threw a lot of innings down there. He also, I'd say like 150 to 200 games, honestly. I just got a text from Joe Torres himself. Mark Sanders works out of it there. I like that Tristan Brand is already on the field as he runs back, so I guess I can't say that I like that he's on the field. Kenny Chesney runs out to left. Fraimor Ortega, of course, with his swag hair, as Ty Wickline comes out to the mound for the top half of the second. And here we are in the top half of the second. Ty Wickline throwing to former teammate in college. Called strike. Tyler Reese takes the called strike. You got Ty Wickline versus Tyler Reese. As Christian Harrington waits on deck. Probably going to swing at the first one. Called strike 2 here. Wickline working fast. Staying ahead of all the hitters. Not really sure what happened there, but, Joe takes control like he always does. Must have been a fly in his eye. Wow. Another good play. I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely looked like he's improved. As Carson McCurdy says, don't hit it to the third baseman today. Understood. Andres Pita is helping out, umpiring the bases today as he butt kicks over to the B slot. Up comes Christian Harrington. Whoa. Takes it. Called strike. 0-1. Wearing number 99 today. Probably the biggest jersey we got. Oh, 0-2 here. Wickline works fast. Wow. Punches about 3 pitches. Selesky throws it to second base. You got 1 out. Talk about fashion. Instead of throwing it around, we just throw it to second base here. Up comes Laguerre Stewart. Laguerre Stewart has played on numerous of teams that have won. He played with the Brilliance Sox in 2020, where they won the Empire League. He played for the Killer Bees in 21, where they won the Yinzer. Definitely a good clubhouse guy to have. One of my favorite guys around. Shows up every day to play. Shows up on time. I guess that's part of the battle here too. Ball there. Just a little outside there. Tyler Reese stole that bag there for those that are watching. Swings through it there. As Anthony Lee sneezes 3 times as he pulls up. I will say one thing, has 8 more innings than he has in the past. Now a long guy, not just a 1-inning guy, as Wickline gets the punch out. I believe that was a changeup down in the way. Beautiful pitch. Anthony Lee, stay far away from me. I would like to stay healthy. Up comes Cole Parker with 2 down after back-to-back punches from Ty Wickline. Anthony Lee says, nah, it was just the air. Good pitch there. Just a bit inside, I guess, or just too middle for Joe to call it strike. Anthony Lee sitting next to disabled list Tim Sabo. 2-0 here. Those two should stay far away from one another, but I understand. Sometimes it's those that you hang with. Swings through it. Cole Parker gets an RBI double. Looking like he's going to go to third. And he hobbles over to third. Safe. A 2-out RBI triple for Cole Parker as he stutter steps to third. Up comes Jacob Dezel, rocking number 0 today. Newly acquired Jacob Dezel. We added a couple players on each roster here in the doubleheader, which obviously works very, very good for each team. Everybody's got a little bit more depth here. Shows bunt, 1-0. Very smart by Dezel. Would have done the same. Haven't seen Antonio Brown move too much around. Dezel swings at the 1-0. Rolled over.
It's Dezell.
Yeah, Deziel. 1-1 count here. Let's see who wins the 1-1. I would say the 1-1 is probably the most important of them all. 2-1 there. More times than not, if you win the 1-1, you might end up getting on base. 2-1 here. Called ball. 3-1 here. I'd say probably a little up, I guess. Swings through the 3-1. Looked like he took a little bit off there. I'm not 100% sure. But if he did, that was a beautiful 3-1 changeup. Something that a lot of our guys need to understand how to throw. As he takes the fastball in, beautiful. Placed it exactly where we needed to throw it. Retires the side. I believe he just punched out the side as we move into the bottom half of the second. As Scout Knotts hobbles over back to the dugout. And here we are starting the bottom half of the second. You got Kyle Robinson due up with his gray socks or whatever that is. Glad that he decided to match today. Gets hit by the pitch, as he should, wearing gray socks or gray stirrups or whatever the hell you want to call those things. Cole Parker goes out to the mound, who actually just hit an RBI triple. I'll tell you what, Cole Parker has hit the baseball way better than expected. He's played way better defense than expected, and he deserves to be in these games. As Kyle Barrows comes up, keeps the ball in front of him for a 1-0. Kyle Barrows has done a little bit of everything for these guys. Kyle Barrows has managed a little bit in the Yinzer. He's definitely helped out with everything else as the ball is called, I believe, called ball. Yep, 2-0 here as Kyle Robinson steals the base. 2-0 here to Kyle Barrows. You got Kyle, and Kyle. Wow. Probably middle there. Called ball, 3-0. Called strike. 3-1 here. As Kyle Barrows takes the walk, runs over to first. Up comes Justin McIntosh. Throws a breaking ball with the first pitch, called strike to Justin McIntosh. McIntosh has been in the league for a couple years. He was in some league in South Carolina that we don't speak of beforehand. Came on over, had some really, really big swings in 21 when he originally came over with a few guys, Wadi Almonte including. I think Tommy Blood was out there as well. Tommy Blood's no longer playing, left-handed hitter. He definitely put some good barrel on the baseball in the past. I've seen McIntosh hit the ball on a line over that 405 sign as he pops the ball up to right. Dezel runs it down, throws a cutter to third base, and Kyle Robinson slides in to third. Runners on first and third here with Ryan Chesney coming up. Call a ball. 1-0 here. Runners on first and third. Takes the 1-0. Called strike 1-1 here. Once again, going back to the 1-1, something that I learned in the past. Guys like Joe Torre, guys like Dennis Pelfrey talk a lot about it. Pelfrey kind of got into a lot of guys' thought process about that. Brian White, obviously, is another guy that I've been under. Oh, wow. Bunts it there. Kyle steals. Run scored. Nice. I like that. That's good play. That's good baseball right there. Especially from the from the bottom of the order. Produces right there. I like that. I don't know if that was written up or not, but I'll tell you what, it definitely worked out there. As Justin Brown comes up, Justin Brown actually played at Fairmont State, which is where Tyler Hill went, and I believe Cole Parker went there as well. Tyler Hill was just promoted to Lake Country, which is in the American Association. As he swings at the first pitch, Carrero grabs it, steps on third because he thinks that there's a bunch of guys on base, but instead the runner is safe. Now first and second. Carrero needs to stop chilling in Miami, but it's okay. Up comes Tristan Brandt. Hopefully we score a few runs here based off of that. So Carrero really feels that. Runners on first and second here with 2 down as Tristan Brandt comes up. Takes the ball. Kyle Barrows tries it, and he throws it away. Go ahead. Then he doesn't go. So now the pass ball allows the runners to advance. Runners on second and third here now with 2 outs. Looks like Tristan Brandt could break this open here. Wow. Rolando Mercano just shot me a text here. He is I got so many things I got to say about this guy, but he was a guy that I was actually in the Southern Shores as well with Justin McIntosh and guys like that, and ended up coming on board with us, joined the dark side, came on over and never left, to be honest with you, until he got promoted to Double-A. He's now in Double-A with the San Francisco Giants organization under Dennis Pelfrey, who was actually in Florence. He just said, "You got a career in broadcasting. I'm watching it. You got me dying." Well, I'm glad that I made somebody's morning, because I'll tell you what, this morning is not too fun. But that's okay. And it's all good. It happens. And Mercano is now catching bullpens for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. He caught a couple guys. He caught for me all off season. I have some guys that I work with down in Florida, and he had a chance to catch Tuki Toussaint, who's in AAA with the Cleveland Guardians, hopefully getting an opportunity here soon in the bigs again. Tuki Toussaint has had over 100-plus innings in the bigs. Hopefully he gets another opportunity here soon. As Sanders throws the ball. Ball 4 there to Tristan Brandt, rocking number 5, as Framer Ortega comes up, Venezuelan. Hands the ball off over to Joe Dodaro for the first down, I hope. Mr. Bombelas in the booth. Spencer Henn. Wow, Spencer Henn is watching. That's beautiful. Spencer Henn is a former Yinzer. He's also a former Frontier League player, College Strike for the it's now 0-1. He played a little in the Frontier League, played a little bit in the Atlantic League, I believe. Spencer Henn and I have faced one another quite a few times. He has a few homers off me. Swings at the 0-1. Foul ball. Almost swings out of his shoes there. I believe he took a Spencer Henn hack there. Spencer Henn swung out of his shoes more times than not, but he also rocked Jordan. So, I completely understand. Sometimes you got to feel like Mike. Whoa. That's a good pitch there. Good 0-2 there. As he almost swings out of his shoes again. Spencer Henn with crying faces. Got to love it. As Daniel Taggart and Ian Walda pull on up, both smiling, both rocking American Association gear, as the ball is called.
Also paying the umpire.
Hold on here. Beautiful. Daniel Taggart, appreciate that.
Umpire. Keep that on the book.
All right, well, enough out of Daniel Taggart. Please get away from me and get foul balls along with Ian Walda. Another called ball. 2-2. 2-2 here. Both pretty good pitches there, but, Sometimes you don't get them. Three-two here. The count is full. Joe Dodero is just, I guess, trying to get on camera here. Spits. And here's the 3-2 with bases loaded. Swings it. Wow. Gets out of it. Gets out of it with a 3-2 breaking ball. And here we are going into the top half of the third. And here we are moving into the top half of the third with Alex Polka coming on up. On deck is Cam Peterson, somebody that just got promoted into the games. Polka swings at the first pitch, hits the ball pretty well, and ball's caught by Galen Rutledge. Glad he made that look routine. Cam Peterson's coming up. Cam Peterson actually got promoted from the earlier games. He doubled and homered. The format is if you win the game in the morning, the losing team, the later game, is then has to drop two guys and add two guys from the winning team. And Cam Peterson was just that. He had a homer and a double, helped win the game. Anthony Lee actually threw 5 as he takes the first pitch ball. You know, it's funny, actually. Cam Peterson, I didn't realize, is actually only 22 years old. Definitely a little upside, getting a little stronger, too. Takes the called strike. 1-1 here. Probably looks similar to the last pitch, but, you know, Big Joe's behind the dish. Arm side miss, 2-1. Definitely miss guys like Spencer Henn, Rolando Mercano. Definitely Mercano. He also came from that Southern Shores as well. Yeah, I remember that. I just, wanted to talk highly about Cam in other regards instead of the Southern, whatever you call that, summer league. camp thing. Sips coffee, and Cam Peterson hits one through the 5-6 hole at probably 116 miles an hour. Peterson stays hot with a 1-out knock. Road Warrior Black Sox successfully passed the bat back into the dugout. Glad that they could actually, manage that. That was beautiful. Called strike, Ty Wickline. Ty Wickline was also an all-star in that Southern Shores summer camp thing. Takes the second pitch there. Middle. It's okay. Call ball. 1-1 here. Hits the ball to right. Galen Rutledge tossing it back in. Wickline working fast. I love it. Looks great. 2 outs here with a guy on first. Up comes Josh Burns. I don't believe he played yesterday. Had the off day. The Warrior Black Sox are pretty deep, so they're able to give a couple of guys some days, which is cool. Fastball in, call ball. I'll tell you what, the strike percentage would be a whole lot better if these were called strikes, but all good. Swings at the 1-0, fouls it off. Hits the clubhouse. Slept in the clubhouse for about 3 months in 2020. Woke up with a spider about the size of my hand, just looking at me, smiling, wanting to know what I was eating that morning. It's okay. Hit by the pitch there, try to work a fastball in. Understandable. I'd rather lead the league in hit by pitches than walks if I am trying to bust the guy in. Wickline thought it was going to come back a little bit more, and it stayed in. Runners on first and second with 2 down here. Up comes Jorge Carrero. Let's see if Jorge Carrero can capitalize on the mistake earlier. One-0 here from Ty Wickline. Called strike. Jorge, get in the effing box already, Carrero. Called ball. Two one here. On deck is Tyler Reese. It's cool to see guys like Rolando Mercano watching this game who, could be literally sleeping right now, doing whatever he wants because he's in AA, but instead he's watching these games. Has a pregame spread, postgame spread. Guy got new cleats the other day, called strike here. The count is full. He's been getting taken care of over there. Got a new glove. Swings through it. Wickline works out of it. I believe that was a 3-2 breaking ball on the outside half. That was definitely the pitch to throw. I love it. Good job, Ty Wickline. As we're going into the bottom half of the third here. Rolando Marcano wrote, gotta show love to the boys, though. Excellent. As Cole Parker throws it on down. Moving into the bottom half of the third here, we got Chris Selesky. Looks like he's got 3 different knee braces on. But wow, the Cavs look nice. Jalen Smith is coaching third. Smith has had a little time in the Atlantic League. He's had a little time. He actually got signed by the Nationals in 2020. Unfortunately, didn't get an opportunity due to the fact that there was COVID, whatever you want to call it. As Selesky takes the 1-0. Wow, Midnight Moose coaching first. Definitely better than everybody else in the dugout, that's for sure. Called strike here, 1-1. Mark Sanders working fast. Good pitch there. 2-1. Down and out there. 3-1 here. Swings at 3-1, fouls it off. Not even a look by Cole Parker. But not everybody wants to get an out. Count is full here. Ball 4 there. Hey, let's not all go and get that baseball there. I mean, there was a foul ball already. Everybody just kept looking and kept their head down, just looking at their phones, which is cool. I understand that is cool in 2023. Nobody's going to go get that baseball for the 3rd time. I guess I'll just continue to say it to myself. As Anthony Lee throws his hands up. Throw is over. Selesky had the move there. I believe that was a called strike. Yeah?
Yep.
Excellent. 0-1 here. Rolls over. Burns. 6-4. 3. Fielder's choice there as Antonio Brown beats it out. Antonio Brown, when I first met him, was about 50 pounds heavier, so definitely moving a little better as of late. It's good to see guys get better as the years go. It's definitely something I want to try to strive out here. It's not necessarily just about trying to sign. It's about getting better and then eventually signing. That's something that I feel is most important. Obviously not. You wouldn't be in this situation. You wouldn't come over here if you don't feel you are where you want to be. So once again, we could use Rolando Marcano. Was a guy that obviously got better as the years went. And now doing what he has to do. Runner on first here with Galen Rutledge as he swung at the first pitch. Just had a conversation with a guy yesterday. If you know that these pitchers aren't going to be able to get you out, you might be able to see a few pitches before you swing at the first pitch. A lot of guys like to swing at the first pitch because they're scared of striking out. And at this level, it should not be the case. If I'm facing a Daniel Taggart for the first time, maybe. But if you've seen the guys around for a while, you could take a pitch or two and just spoil as the thing goes. I think spoiling is something that Joe Torre has used in the past, a term that he's used in the past that has helped him along the way. Look how bad of an at-bat this is. Antonio Brown could have had the bag there, but instead, fouls off. Now he can't go in it. Call ball. I believe it's 2-2 here.
Full.
The count is full. My apologies. And once again, like I said, strikes him out. Strikeout there is brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Two outs here. Runner on second as Kyle Robinson comes up. Called strike. Oh, or ball. Called ball. Great pitch by Mark Sanders as he tries to work out of this. Keep the game close to provide for his team. Call ball. 2-0 here. The 2-0. The 3-0 here. Oh, wow, we got a thumbs up. Excellent. Let's clap it up for the thumbs up. That's great. It's awesome. Got a couple guys clapping it up behind me. This is great. 3-0 offering. Called strike. Anthony Lee joins the clap. Swings on. Foul ball there. The count is full. Sanders was in a full count with bases loaded last inning. Threw a 3-2 breaking ball. Let's see what he does here. Got a base open as Kyle Barrows is on deck. Do the same. Throws a 3-2 fastball. Pops it up. Not really sure how they don't have baseballs. And here comes the 3-2. Three-two offering. Ball full. It's okay. First and second here with Kyle Barrows due up. First pitch ball. Called strike. The 1-1. Runner goes. Stolen base from Antonio Brown and Kyle Robinson behind him. The trail runner also stole the bag as the Road Warrior Black Sox rolled the ball over to the Brilliance side. Antonio Brown should have stole second and third during the Rutledge at bat, but some guys swing. I think Kyle Barrows is here just to take pitches, but see if he swings here. Check swing. Sanders steps off. Joe Dodaro goes straight to the 1 reset. Cool. Fouls it off. Jalen Smith gets into the hips, toss it over to Sanders. That would technically be a 10-1 because I guess third base would be 10-9 is the right field. But what do I know? Fouls the ball off again. Seeing a lot of pitches here. Barrows working the pitcher here. Ball 4. Pahila. Can you go tell Williams, Crespo, and Dozier to be in the stands and help with foul balls, please?
Okay.
We are now bases loaded with Justin McIntosh coming up. Justin McIntosh is slotted down in the order here. It's pretty cool to see. See if he capitalizes with the bases loaded. Swings at the first pitch, foul ball. Need that baseball for sure. Hey, can one of you guys go let a couple of the arms down in the pen know just to come out here? Like Beckman, maybe. Can you go do that for me, please? Yeah, just to come over here and just to help out with the foul balls, please. Oh, McIntosh's dad is here, which is awesome. That's good to see. Hopefully he gets to see him put on for the city here. Takes the 0-1 breaking ball. Good pitch, fastball in. Takes the 0-2. It's now 1-2 here. Hey, help me out with foul balls, please. Thank you. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. A little up.
I give him a boot.
The 2-2 swung on. Fouled off again. Goes over. Carrero fields it, tosses it back into Sanders. Still for the 2-2 here. I think that was 3 foul balls in a row. As McIntosh has the nice new cleats, nice new bat, and the nice new batting gloves. Swung on, Josh Burns, 6-4 to finish the inning. Sanders gets out of it. Atta baby, Sanders, good job. Well deserved there, Sanders. Hell of a job. As we move on into the top of the 4th here. First pitch ball there to Tyler Reese. (2-0) here as the former teammate Ty Wickline throws to Tyler Reese. (2-0), little up. 3-0 here. For those of you that are watching, could use another coffee. Also some food, but I guess, it's all good. Ball 4 there. Runner on first as Tyler Reese takes the ball 4. Up comes Christian Harrington. Harrington looks like he's in a little bit better shape. Says hi to me every day, so that's always nice. Not everybody says hi, so it's always good. He's a nice kid. Please help out with the foul balls, please. Thank you. Swung on. Felt the breeze from back here. Very vicious swing from Christian Harrington. Slide step, swung on, foul ball. Let's see if one of the pitchers makes a play out here, and the ball is. This is great. This is great. I'm so glad that this happened right here. Nobody wants to make an adjustment in the dugout. And that is why I don't want to be in the dugout. I do not want to be close to any of these fools, to be honest with you. I could probably be close to Legary Stewart because he at least knows how to be a human. Swung on. Ball's caught by Justin Brown in center for 1 out. Runner goes back to first. Good for Wickline to keep him there at first. Up comes Legary Stewart. Throws over. Safe. First pitch ball. Not really sure where he missed, but sometimes in life you got to battle. The 1-0. Ha! Called strike, fastball in. Very good adjustment by Wickline. If I'm Wickline, I'd probably stay in. I've seen Legary Stewart hit the ball pretty well to right as he rolls over. 2 outs here. Tristan Brandt playing a hell of a third base today. Cole Parker capitalized his last time up with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Let's see what happens here. Carson McCurdy doing a pretty good job. He has Cole Parker mainly facing the lefties. Lou Martinez is also catching wherever the righties are going. Yesterday, it was supposed to be Austin Cole throwing. Lou Martinez faced me. Cole Parker hits the ball real well to left and caught at the warning track. Swung at the first pitch. Beautiful. As we move on into the bottom half of the 4th. Great job by Ty Wickline. And here we are in the bottom half of the fourth with Kenny Chesney up, the local country singer. JK, it's Ryan Chesney. Sorry, can't make any jokes. The 1-0. Ryan Chesney is also, I believe, a Jersey boy. Takes the 1-0, called strike, checks swings, makes sure he's on time. Called strike, 1-2. Swung on. Caught for out number 1. F9. Dezel makes the play. Up comes leadoff hitter Justin Brown. Very fun to watch, Justin Brown. Right away, I said I wanted him on my team. And now I don't even want a team. The 0-0 tries to bunt down the first base line with Christian Harrington there. Don't blame him one bit. I've seen Harrington fumble once or twice. The scold emoji from Rolando Marcano, still watching the game. Jeez. That guy could literally be brunching right now. It's incredible. Swung on the 0-1. Let's see if Dezel makes the play and right. And caught for out number 2. Dezel's made some good plays out there in the outfield, to be honest with you. He played a lot of infield on the tour. Played a lot of infield in Florida. I met him at a tryout in Florence when I was there last year. We had an August 1st tryout. He was there, and I said, hey, I got something better for you than just a one-day tryout. Now he's been playing every day for the last 3-4 months. And Brant swings at the first pitch, a terrible inning for the Brilliance Sox. An absolutely horrible inning from the Brilliance Sox. But hey, it's all good. Moving into the top half of the fifth here. Leading off here in the top half of the fifth is Jacob Dezel. Played at Fisher College with former Black Sox / American Association arm. I believe he played a little in the Frontier League too. Is Zach LeBlanc. I believe he was Zach LeBlanc, I believe, was All-American. Dezel bunts and beats it out. Absolutely. That was the greatest thing to do. I think there are some changes here with nobody telling us, which is great. You got at third base Nate Brodsky. I guess since we know what's going on and nobody wants to tell us, I guess we'll just make the change ourselves. Nate Brodsky over at third base now. Alex Polka coming up. Swung on. Barrows whiffs at it. For a nobody out base knock with Cam Peterson coming up with runners on first and second.
Who's up right now?
Cam Peterson takes the first pitch, first breaking ball, called strike. Very good pitch there. The 0-1 called ball, 1-1 here.
What'd you need? I think this was last inning for the other team. So I think I just switched that. Yeah.
Peterson hits the ball to center, caught by Justin Brown. Dezel tries to tag, and yes, both successful. Polka and Dezel both tagged there. Good swing by Cam Peterson. Probably the best swing of the day, to be honest with you. Jeez, that guy's hitting the ball well. He is seeing the ball well. He also shows up every morning at 7 a.m., so, at least he's ready for that. It's good to see guys that are working hard and getting a little bit of burn, getting some opportunity. I love to see the underdogs. As I knew Nick Penzetta was going to swing at the first pitch there. 0-1. Runners on second and third here. Let's see if Wickline can get out of this, which I know he can. I've seen him do it in the past. 0-2 there. I believe that was a changeup. Look at this. A pitcher goes and gets the foul ball. Let's clap it up real quick. Great job there. Good job. Some insurance there. 0-2 here. Good pitch. Good pitch. Fastball in. 1-2 here. I believe that was a changeup in under his hands. 2-2. Great pitch. Called ball. That right there was as strike as it gets, but called ball from Joe Dodaro. As he gets the job done. Could have been a 2-2 punch out looking with guys on second and third with Josh Burns coming up, but instead gets the rollover. 2 outs here. I believe it is a tie game now. 2-2 here with a guy on third. Josh Burns coming up with 2 outs in the top half of the fifth. You could catch Joe Dodaro at the LA Fitness not too far from here. Swung on. McCurdy makes a play at third base. Tosses it on over to Wickline. Once again, a 10-1. Skillman tosses the ball in. 1-1 here. Good pitch. Throws it away. Yep. Well, after a 6-pitch inning in the bottom half of the fourth, the Road Warrior Black Sox capitalize. Up comes Jorge Carrero. Takes the first pitch. Yep, foul ball there, 0-2. For those of you that are watching, I called the play before it happened. Wickline there stops his feet. I believe their Wickline has now thrown 73 pitches. Fastball up, fouls off from Carrero. 1-2. Let's see if all the pitchers move at once. Crespo goes and gets the ball. Probably be the first baseball he grabs in weeks. I was waiting for that pitch right there. Safe.
I think that should be shortstop's ball.
Yeah.
Definitely shortstop's ball there.
People like to say if the third baseman can get to it, he should always take it. Because, like, if he's able to get to it, that usually means the shortstop couldn't get there into it. It's kind of a tough demeanor, I think.
Take backhand is better there than getting the ball off your knees.
Out. But the only time you're going to cut the shortstop off is if you're on the right.
A lot easier to face T. Reese with nobody on. Called strike there. Tyler Reese swings through it.
Damn.
Throws the ball away. Another run scored there. Catcher's meeting there. Ball one. One here. Ball down 2-1. Swings at it. 1-2 here. We tell a pitcher Crespo to get hot, but now he just hobbles on over. Harrington hits a fly ball to left, carries a little bit, and caught at the track to end the inning. Wickline had multiple chances to end the inning. Not his fault. Hell of a job today by Ty Wickline. Things didn't go his way. Moving into the bottom half of the fifth with Mark Sanders still on the mound.
It's your time to shine.
Ball just inside to begin the bottom of the 5th inning from Mark Sanders.
Call ball there. Mark Sanders. (2-0) here. (2-1). Called strike 2-2.
That ball just off the plate, and the count runs full. And that fly ball is caught by the center fielder for out number 1.
No, the audio did not stop working. I just had to mute it so I could end up, so I could help out a few guys, because these guys are not really sure how to do anything.
Don't get up higher. That's cool.
But I'm glad that you're still watching, though. We got one out here with Chris Selesky, young catcher. One of my favorite guys around, honestly. He's pretty good. Definitely somebody that I could see what we do help his baseball career as he takes the ball in. I believe it's 2-2 here. Fouls the ball off. Fouls the ball off. Chris Selesky actually played for AJ Torrey in a men's league. AJ Torrey is the brother of Joe Torrey. He has a team called X out there in New Jersey. I played some games with AJ. I'll tell you what, I think playing in those leagues as Chris Selesky hits the ball through the 5-6 hole for a 1-out single. But going back to those men's leagues, I have more fun in those games than I do here, that's for sure. That is for sure. Definitely something that I'm excited to go and do. AJ's a good guy to play with. Even Joe's a good guy to play with. I've had a lot of good baseball played with Joe. Joe and I actually, in 2016, we went and played we played against the NYPD. Joe went 4 for 4 that day. Played shortstop, played a hell of a game, and I ended up going 2 scoreless. I remember like it was yesterday. We had a kid named Mo Moriarty that probably could have done both Joe and I's job that day, that he ended up watching the entire game. He's like 90-94, corner guy, could catch a little bit. The guy was incredible, and he just watched Joe and I play the game. It's definitely funny to see. In comes Shane Clunan after Mark Sanders finishes up after, I believe, 4 1/3. Good job by Mark Sanders. Kept the guys here, kept the team in the game, and obviously now they're winning the game. Shane Clunan has helped out umpiring. He's helped out as much as he possibly can with everything. Kid's a hustler, that's for sure. He deserves every inning he gets. Love to have a guy like that around, that's for sure. A soon-to-be doctor, crazy, from Rolando Mercano. Throws in the first pitch. Called strike. Shane Clunan facing Antonio Brown. On deck is Galen Rutledge. We either swing at the first pitch or the first pitch. Fastball in. Fouled off. Down the third base line. Wadi Almonte coaching third. Jumps on over. Luckily, he's pretty agile over there. Cole Parker tries to throw him out as Selesky steals the bag with 2 knee braces on. 1-2 count here. Steps off the mound. Joe, of course, shows up the one reset. That's great. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Fouled off. Hits the clubhouse. And then bounces over. Let's see if a pitcher will get it. Probably not. We've got the Canadian flag here in left as well, because Ottawa's in town playing against the Washington Wild Things. Throws a breaking ball. Antonio Brown fouls off. Christian Harrington in foul territory catches it. The Fridge catches the ball down the first base line as Galen Rutledge comes up, rocking his MLB pants. We got 2 thumbs up. This is great. Good job. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Better than me pitching. On deck is Kyle Robinson. Rutledge takes the first pitch breaking ball. Changed up the format there. Elbow guard, ankle guard. Swings at the first 1-1. The ball is through. Let's see if Selesky is in there. Safe. Another run scored there. The score is now 4-3 as Rutledge then runs on over to second when Pinzetta threw the ball through. I don't really know if that one works, but I mean, I guess it did work for the time being. Up comes Kyle Robinson. Robo had a little stint in spring training with the New Jersey Jackals in 2021. I believe he had a hit against us. I remember I threw an inning that game. Those tour games are pretty fun. Definitely something to live for. Give me 1 second here. Okay, we made the change. Wow, I didn't have to go out there. That's awesome. This is great. Changes were made beautiful. Changes are being made, and I don't even have to run over there. It's great. This is awesome. I'm glad these guys decided to put it together. Robinson swings through it. I don't know if Shane Clunan threw a little mustard on that one. And he hits him with the offer. Up comes Josh Rodriguez in the Kyle Barrows spot. Good job today by Kyle Barrows. Got on base. Saw a lot of pitches. Almost took a line drive off the teeth. But here we are. Josh Rodriguez swings at the first pitch. Base knock, of course. Josh Rodriguez is an absolute gamer. Wadi Almonte does not know how to wave him in, but still got the run in. And the score is 4-4. RBI single by Josh Rodriguez. Josh Rodriguez is hot. Big time at bat for Justin McIntosh. Joe Torre needed a little credit there. Now that's good coaching. Everybody needs a little credit. Called strike there. Oh, sorry. I thought I said that to myself. I apologize. I said that out loud. My bad. I'm tripping. Ground ball from Justin McIntosh, and Carrero throws it on over to retire the side. The fridge. Christian Harrington catches on over at first. Joe Torre watching the game on full screen. I think that's a 42-inch TV. Congratulations. That's great. Wickline's coming back out here.
A lot of comments.
A lot of comments as the starting pitcher, Mark Sanders, walks on over. Nice beard for Mark Sanders and no glasses on today. Congratulations, Mark Sanders. A good clap it up for Sanders today. He did a hell of a job through 4 1/3. Good job, Sanders. Man, I'm very happy about that. A guy that, hasn't really thrown for a little bit, got an opportunity today, and he sure on capitalized. We got a couple of changes here. Josh Rodriguez is at third base. You got Walfredo Almonte at second, and Fremont Ortega stays over at short. You got Kenny Chesney, the singer, over in left. Justin Brown in center. Galen Rutledge stays in right. Up comes LaGary Stewart in a tie ball game. I believe it's 4-4 going into the top of the 6th, I believe.
Yes.
Top 6 here. Excellent. Brilliant. We were brilliantly executed in 2020 as we decided to take over the Empire League. Ball 1. Let's see Wickline get back into the zone here. 2-0. Cole Parker's due up on deck. Called strike. Wickline getting back into the zone. Tim Sabo just walks on through the camera. Boy, Sabo, good job. Good job. Hell of a job for Tim Sabo today. Strike 2 there. The count is 2-2. Swung on and gets the punchy in the top half of the 6th. 1 out here. Up comes Cole Parker. He's hit the ball well twice. Allow me to go talk to Midnight Moose. Ball 1. Wickline. Has now thrown 92 pitches in this game. The 1-0 called strike. Midnight Moose walking on over. Got a little pimp to his walk here. I like it. Yeah. Got an arm sleeve. Midnight with the watch. Swung on. Cole Parker. 1-2 here. Hey, Midnight, let's get some social media, please.
Yeah, sure.
Beautiful. No more coaching first. Midnight rocking his grays today. Saw him throw a bullpen this morning. See if he gets on the social media. Could definitely use that today. Wickline. Whoa, hell of a pitch by Wickline. The 1-2, I believe that was a changeup down the way. I love it. Good pitch. That's a good call right there. And the ball gets through. Cole Parker with a 1-out base hit over the shortstop's head. Luke Jackson calls time. Rocking number 44 today. Good job today by Ty Wickline. Clap it on up for the boys. Good job today. Hell of a job. Jacob Dezel is due up on deck, rocking number 0. Justin Toledo is coming into the contest. You got Toledo coming in for Cole Parker. I would imagine they're going to bring Lou Martinez to finish the game of catching. You got, Tristan Brandt comes and daps him up with no hat on. Got to love it. Got to have it. Definitely don't need to have it, but, whatever. Hey, at least he made some plays today at third. In comes Brett Winkleman, left-handed pitcher. I think he had a little time in Lincoln in spring training, which is a team in the American Association. For those of you guys that don't know, I would imagine probably more than 50% of the guys here don't know who that is. Also got picked up at the Frontier League draft by Evansville. I guess he was the 9th pick overall.
It's in my bag.
Been working hard. He's actually came every single morning to early work. Definitely looks a little better. Glove side looks better. Did you see Justin Toledo is running for Cole Parker?
Gotcha.
I would imagine they put in Lou Martinez after for the defense side.
Toledo running.
Joe Torre just wrote the Managing 101. It's a book. You guys should definitely look at it. Skillman runs on over to first. I'm happy he's running today. I've seen him walk on over to first too. So we've made the adjustments. Adjustments have been made. And the adjustment here is Brett Winkleman that has about 10 miles an hour on Ty Wickline. So let's see how this pans out. First pitch called strike. Throws over. Tries to keep him there at first. Justin Toledo's at first base. Had a big pinch hit at bat the other day. Base it up the middle, actually against Brett Winkleman, the left-handed pitcher that's in. Waiting on Carson McCurdy to let us know Martinez's situation. But looks good with the hair over there. Swung on. 1-2 here. Brett Winkleman wins the 1-1. Alan Dooley just decided to show up today. Dooley did a good job umpiring yesterday. We appreciate that, Alan. And the ball gets away from Chris Selesky on a yanked fastball. Now the runner moves to second. Alan Dooley is weirdly looking at me as if I have a child on my head. Ground ball from Dezel. Winkleman throws the ball to first, gets the out. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Good job. Winkleman. Wow. Athlete. Hashtag swag. Toledo moves over to third with 2 outs here. Winkleman faces Alex Polka. As you can see, Polka lives in the gym. This ball gets away. And Justin Toledo scores. The game is now 5-4. Pass balls. Not really sure what they are. Swung on, first pitch. Strike 2, Alex Polka swings through it. Gets to strike 3. Alex Polka swings through it.
Need the play-by-play?
Yeah.
confirmed Lou Martinez is going to take over for that Justin Toledo / Cole Parker spot as he runs on over to home plate. He's now catching Shane
You
Clunan.
gotta go right behind home or something.
Kind of. Okay. So at this distance, I think you just have to hold down the button super early. Keep holding it down, like before it even starts.
Yeah, he's
If you're in the pen, you can just push it quick. But
Yeah.
here, I know it's the worst.
I know.
Better people to
all right. What's the what inning? Bottom six.
Bottom six. Yeah.
Well, the Brilliance Sox get 2 more licks at the Warrior Black Sox here. We are playing a doubleheader today, so we got 2 7s going. We're not playing 9 today. Dooley, can you go get Selden moving around now? He can go down there. He's right there. I'll tell you what, a bunch of nice kids. And here we are. Bottom half of the 6th, you got Shane Clunan throws the first pitch ball. Lou tosses it on back. Ryan Chesney is leading off here. Called strike. Two on here. Shane Clunan. The Doc played for the Killer Bees last year. Definitely ate up a lot of innings. Love to see guys get foul balls there. One hopper to Carrero. Throws it into the dirt, and Harrington cannot scoop it out. Runner gets the first there. And up comes the top of the order, Justin Brown to hit. Ball 1. Justin Brown pulls back the bunt attempt. Joe Torre says in a text, bunt on Carrero. I'm thinking the same thing. Clunan throws on over. Harrington cannot scoop it out. Toss it on back, wearing number 99. Clunan is wearing number 7 today.
They gave me lead when I was
2 resets there.
Not recently. I just did for slow day.
Bunt on him.
I was up here on the book,
There it is.
Game changer.
Carrero safe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We made it happen. First and second, nobody out.
There it goes. Can I see? Thank you.
First and second, nobody out. Up comes newly acquired Nate Brodsky. Reminds me of Ryan Niemi that we've had in the past. Takes the first pitch, called strike. Bunt again. Commentator says bunt again, and he does not. He lines into a double play. Well, double play there. They lucked out. Ortega fouls the ball off to the first base side. Base hit from Ortega. Justin Brown moves on over to third, slides in head first. Yes, sir. Wow, Justin Brown. Speed kills. I love it. I love to see Justin Brown play like this. Didn't get many opportunities at the beginning, and now he's capitalizing. That's a ball player right there. That was a beautiful first to third. Stayed inside the bag. Not a big, circle. There's guys that I've seen take, I don't even know what kind of routes to bags before in my life. But Justin Brown showed the athleticism. Got from first to third. Got from first to third on a 100-mile-an-hour ground ball to left field. You don't see that every day. Let's see if Ortega takes the bag, and he does not. Selesky pops it up. Foul ball. Pitchers working. Love it. Gets the foul ball. Throws it into the next pitcher. The next pitcher throws it in. Ball there. Still no movement from Ortega. We need one run. Go, Ortega! Damn. Still no go. Foul ball from Selesky. Kyle Barros looking over at me, wondering why I'm saying anything, because he's the manager. So let's see if he makes the adjustment. Finally goes, pops up. Tried to make the adjustment earlier. It's all good. Score is still 5-4.
Plays from before still.
I think just one.
Out comes Nico Tony. Was in Frederick at the beginning of the year. Was on the roster with those guys in the Atlantic League. Rocking number 20 today. Nico Tony has gotten a whole lot better defensively. Definitely somebody that I recommend some managers take a look at. We all know he can flat out hit. He's hit over 300 in the Frontier League before, or I think 300 on the dot. And I think it was over 100 at bats in 21. Arm side miss.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So to start the inning, right? This is the first batter, right? I think this says bottom 5.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nico Tony played a little bit in
swinging. Parker singles.
the Pacific Association. 2018 he played with Napa.
Toledo against the third.
2019 he played with Napa. 2020 came on
Yeah.
over to the dark side. He played with the Brilliance Sox and also the Roller Black Sox for a little bit in the original Yinzer. Wow, Nico Tony had 0 home runs in 2020 in the Yinzer. In New Jersey in 2021, he had 151 plate appearances, 140 at-bats, 42 hits, 3 homers. And yes, hit 300 on the dot. In Frederick this year, he had 18 at-bats, hit a homer and a double.
Sound right? Antonio Brown.
No, he's still there. Oh, no, I was looking at the opposite there.
Up comes Cam Peterson here in the top half of the 7th. called ball. 1 second, I will be right back. Cam Peterson, hottest hitter on the planet, leads off with a base hit. Up comes Nick Penzetta. First pitch swings. Whoever Cam Peterson's working out with in the mornings, I definitely want to get into that. Oh, wait, never mind. It's me. So I guess I can't. Anyway, ball. 1-1 here. Wow, we got 22 people on board now. This is beautiful. 4 likes now. Oh, my goodness. Doing a great job, I guess. I don't know. Something I guess I could do. Ball. I've already told the boys over with the Brilliance Sox, let's get somebody moving around if you can't do this. Base hit from Nick Penzetta. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, they're both there. They're both there. They're both there. Base running is no bueno here in the Yinzer. And we might as well just go home, I guess. Jeez. Oh, no. And he is safe at second. Beautiful. That was definitely not brilliantly executed.
That was a single first, right?
Yeah. Singular right.
That was Penzetta.
Well, runners on second and third now. Back-to-back hits. Ball. Out comes Luke Jackson for a mound visit. All right, here we go. Hey, here we go. Big Joe, umpire Joe's got some jokes here today. Called strike. Ground ball. Josh Rodriguez looks the runner back, throws the ball. No, he's a. No. We gotta. That's unfortunately. Let's go look it over. I mean, I would go see it, see if he could make the change. Runner's safe. Base loaded, nobody out. Sure. Luke Jackson back out. In comes Hunter Bogue, right-handed pitcher, with bases loaded, nobody out. It is 11:16 Eastern time here. So far, we've done pretty good with the time. 9 a.m. start. Unfortunate. We could have got the out in the pickle. And we also should have got the out there. But there is nobody out with bases loaded. And in comes Hunter Bogue. Due up is Jorge Carrero. Following is Tyler Reese. Tyler Reese has played in the 2020 Yinzer for the Slammin' Sammies. Then he came on board with us. Played with the Brilliance Sox in the Empire League fall. He was on my team. He actually scored the game-winning run in the championship. In 2021 was with the Killer Bees. 2022 again, Killer Bees, and Now he's here helping the Road Warrior Black Sox remain in first place. A winner, I would definitely say. I managed him for the last couple of years, and definitely somebody I respect as he waits in on deck. Hunter Bogue was on the mound here with bases loaded, nobody out. Ball one. Selesky keeps it in front. Five likes. Nice. 2-0 here. Knuckleball. Call the ball. Definitely up. The 2-0. Called strike down and away. Little reset pitch right there. Good job. We have D'Anthony Beckman in the pen for the Road Warrior Black Sox. Knuckleball. Hits it right. Galen Rutledge makes the play. Throws it to the first baseman, and Cam Peterson scores. 6-4 here now. Little insurance never hurt nobody. Hunter Bogue looks pretty good. Let's see if Bogue can get out of it with minimal damage. Took 4 pitches there for Bogue. First pitch, called ball. Joe Dodaro froze up. Pitch fooled him. If Joe was hitting, he probably would have swung through that one. Or looked at it cross-eyed. Throws on over. That's the one pick off right there. Joe Dodaro, of course, throws his hands up, showing one pick. Fastball, swung on. I tell you what, that pitch plays after the knuckleball. That is for sure. That's a great pitch right there. Fastball right at his eyes. 1-1 here. Let's see what he goes with. A bunch of good postured gentlemen out here on their phones. Pahila's watching the game. Ooh. Safe call by Miami Vice and Andres Pita. Not really sure why he's even in pants today, but sometimes in life you are about it. Ooh, the 1-1. Knuckleball in. Called ball. 2-1 here. Joe Dodaro throws up the peace sign. Fastball. That thing plays after the knuck. That is for sure. I love to see it. 2-2. Big Bogey looks good, baby. Hunter Bogue looks great. I love to see it. And the infinite, let's just ruin all the momentum, Joe Dodaro. Strike three. Down and away. Wow, that's a great pitch. Hunter Bogue is 9 pitches in, 2 outs. Let's see if he can minimize here. Let's keep it to 1. Hunter Bogue looks great. Christian Harrington takes the first knuckleball up. Hunter Bogue rocking number 1. Even though that's Charlie Torrey's number. Knuckleball. Swung on. 1-1. Good communication there by Legary Stewart and Will Musser as he throws the one hop over to Musser. Musser rocking glasses. Ball there. 2-1 here for Hunter Bogue. Strike 2. Good pitch. Yeah, I like it. Actually, matter of fact, I don't like it at all. Yeah, no, definitely the pitch there. Definitely the pitch to throw. Should have got it a little bit more in with conviction. It's a great pitch after throwing it down in the way knuck, especially against a guy with a slow bat. Uy, that 3-2 rakabal. That was disgusting. Wow. All right, well, good job by Hunter Bogue. Way to minimize there. Looked like they got about 5 outs that inning, but, sometimes in life you got a battle. And now we're moving now into the bottom half of the 7th here. In comes DeAnthony Beckman for Carson McCurdy and the Road Warrior Black Sox. Wow. Gentlemen, could you believe it? You get, oh my goodness, this is a compliment by Joe Torre himself. Wow. Great job. I actually don't even know if he had that in his, I didn't even know he had that in his spell check on his iPhone, but this is great. Wow, this is awesome. Clap it up for that. Good job here. We got DeAnthony Beckman on board. You got Jorge Carrero lobbing a ball at 41 miles an hour across the infield. Beckman arm side miss. I guess Fritz is behind the dish. Yeah, here we go. We got Fritz for Lou Martinez, and you got DeAnthony Beckman for Shane Clunan after back-to-back arm side misses. Let's see if the Brilliance Sox capitalize with that. We shall see. They probably didn't even watch his warm-up pitches, but I guess, if you're that good and that cool, then why would you even watch? There's no choice to watch. I guess it's just, we're just going to show up and hit 3 homers and just call it a day and go out to Southside afterwards, but we'll see what happens here. Antonio Brown leading off here. Throws the ball into the other batter's box. 1-0 here. Little off, 2-0 here. That one had some nasty movement coming from watching it from behind. Anthony Lee's also watching. Not really sure if he is watching or if he's just talking, but, I guess you could learn both ways. Called strike, 2-0 is now 2-1. You got Kyle Barrows coaching third. Justin McIntosh with the nice cleats is coaching first. Swung on. Beckman gets the swing there, 2-2. Definitely ball over his head. That was nasty. 2-2. Fouled off from Antonio Brown. Rocking the stirrups today. Another foul ball. Good job, Brown. That's good stuff right there. Let's see who gets the foul ball here. There it is. Nasty. 2-2 slider. Has Antonio Brown with a 360 spin move afterwards. Let's see if Beckman throws the arm side miss here. Mike Thiessen is pinch hitting here. I guess a late move here. Galen Rutledge walking on back to the dugout. Mike Thiessen is now hitting here. Mike Thiessen was on the Quebec Capitales last year. He ended up strike one right there from a bunt attempt. Going back to wow, Mama Tori, Bumbletini, great job, get it. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. What my playing career, I guess, is slowly just leaving. If Bumbletini, I get a Bumbletini, congratulations. This is beautiful. Mike Thiessen was with the Quebec Capitales last year as they won the championship. A late sign at the end of the year. Mike Thiessen went from heart emojis. Geez, this is great. Mike Thiessen met us in Florida in October, I believe. He came down, got his at-bats, got his work in, showing that he could be a dude, and it paid off for him as he hits the foul ball to left field. Mike Thiessen rocking number 3. He actually was on the Brilliance Sox at the beginning of the year last year in the Yinzer, and he ended up getting on board with the Killer Bees toward the end. Manager Colbin Bayless, myself, ended up going to Florence, so we ended up having 3 teams, I believe, at the end of the year. We played every day. Fastball in, took by Mike Thiessen. Good pitch by Beckman. Beckman's definitely gotten a whole lot better. Somebody I would say could possibly do it. Just needs to learn how to hold some guys on. Just needs to have a little bit more makeup on the mound. Definitely didn't swing there, but called strike 3. Throwing on down. 2 outs, nobody on for Kyle Robinson. Leads the league in colors. Blue, gray, white, green, black, red, navy blue, baby blue. For a team called the Black Sox, you gotta love it. Or you don't gotta love it. Anthony Lee with the phantom hand at the bottom shows the fastball at 86 miles an hour. The 0-1 slider that was disgusting in on his hands. 74. So 86 to 74 is a pretty good difference. Beckman gets the swing. Not really sure why you'd swing out of that. It looked like a ball out of the hand, but it's okay. We're all okay. I would have went slider there with Beckman stuff. Fastball in. What do you think, Mamatore? Fastball in? Let's see it. Nope, breaking ball. He's going to work himself into a walk. Not the pitch to throw there. But that's okay. They're up 6-4. Road Warrior Black Sox are up 6-4. Yep, ball 4. There you go. It was Beckman's at bat the entire time, but, it is what it is. She says, "You're the expert, Killer B, Killer B, Killer B." Beautiful. For those of you that don't know, Mama Tori has helped a lot of guys get signed. She's housed some guys, including myself. I slept on the couch that was all of 5'2", so I was probably the only guy that could sleep on that couch. Definitely a great hostess. She's fed us. She's done a whole lot for us. I remember one time she had a little car trouble, so I made sure to help out. And we got to hang out a little bit, and it was a good time. Definitely a good time. We've had a lot of guys stay at that house, including Nico Tony, who was just on the field. And he is actually due up on deck, rocking his Frederick no-name batting gloves. Love to see a guy like Nico Tony come up on deck when you are close into the game. Ryan Skillman moving around, rocking number 12 down in the bullpen on the third base side. Carson McCurdy coolly walks on over, rocking number 44 with the Sussex County Miners hat on. I'll tell you what, it looked cool. Runner on first here. Takes the ball down. Called strike. Once again, this game is brought to you by Walnut Grill. I think Ryan Chesney actually works there. Joe Torre leads the league in stakes 8 over there as well. Swung on. That pitch, I don't know if it was a changeup or just a misthrown fastball, but it definitely did what it had to do. Some nasty movement over there. And here is the 3-2 offer from Beckman. I would imagine Robo would take off once he sees him go home, but you never know because you never know what these guys are thinking. And there he goes. Swung on, foul ball from Josh Rodriguez, who had an RBI single earlier in the game when he came off on the came up off the bench. Josh Rodriguez has stayed hot. He's another one that shows up at 7 a.m. every day. It's cool to see guys that work hard, get a little bit of burn, and obviously, put on for the squad. Big pitch here from DeAnthony Beckman. Ball's swung on, hit to right. Fair ball. Fair ball. That ball's fair. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. 1 run scores. Rodriguez moves on over to third. And we have a ball game, baby. We have a ball game. You were so quiet at my house. I didn't even know you were there. Yeah, I played my role, Mama Tori. I played my role. Now I guess that I've done a little bit of something, which I still haven't. I guess I could talk a little bit more now. But I always remembered whenever I was with Joe and guys like Joe and guys like, PJ Phillips, Dennis Pelfrey, all these guys, I was always trying to just learn. Nico Tony is coming up against D'Anthony Beckman as Jalen Smith is now running for Josh Rodriguez. Big hit by Josh Rodriguez. Great job for Josh Rodriguez today. Great job. Will Musser looks on board. He's on deck. You got Nico Tony coming on up. Wow, Rolando Marcano, another laughing emoji. This is great. I didn't even know I had jokes. Time. Carson McCurdy hits him with the time. And he puts Nico Tony on. Hey, not a bad idea at all. Nico Tony's biceps are bigger than just about everybody else's here. And he eats well. Definitely eats well. Eats healthy. That's for sure. I probably wouldn't have pitched to him as well if I'm a lefty. And we got Will Musser, rocking number 23, like Mike. He is hitting, I believe, for Musser for Chesney. My apologies. Called strike one to Will Musser. D'Anthony Beckman. You already know. He's a great human being. I promise you that. He sure did. He sure did his thing right there. Wow. Ball was blocked right there by Fritz. Love to see that. That could have definitely been the tying run right there as Jalen Smith is running at third base. Got a little bit of wheels. I met him in 2019 at a tryout in Boston. Notable names were Carson McCurdy at that tryout. We had Tyler Hill at that tryout. Whoa, Musser hits the ball to center. And caught by Nick Penzetta to end the game. Nick Penzetta makes the play. Will Musser almost the hero. But almost is only good for horseshoes and hand grenades. So Nico Tony with the blowout hobbles on over to the first base dugout. I don't think there's a jersey that fits Nico Tony. And we are moving into game number 2 as umpire Andres Pita with his Miami Vice jacket walks on down. I appreciate you guys being here. Game number 2 will be followed up in about 10 to 15 minutes here. Appreciate you guys being here and watching on in. Thank you.